Mets, baby, love the Mets. All right, baby, let's go. Get a home run, baby, love the Mets. Let's go, Mets. All right, we are back. This is Gaming the Right Way, and this is the Mets scoreboard and 3D live play-by-play with Billy Wright. I'm Billy Wright, and the Mets are going to go against the Braves in the doubleheader today. The Mets won the first game on Monday. Actually, they won 4-3. No, 14. No, 4-3. What did I say? 14. Hold on. I messed it up. I don't know what's going on. I thought that game was 4-3, but no, it's 14-3. I'm right. It was a shocker because I didn't think they could score 14 runs. Anyway, see how quick it is. But the Mets are going to be going against the Braves, like I said, the doubleheader. So with all this trade rumors swirling, Mets still have their lineup intact, but we will get those lineups, and the game should start about 7, like 2 minutes or so. So we'll get that lineups right now for you. Pitching for the Mets will be Sean Manaea. He 22 games. He's 2-5. Just recently, started a couple months ago. Being a starter again. 4.52 ERA, 85.2 innings pitched, 84 strikeouts, a 1.35 whip. He may be on the move, most definitely. And pitching for the Braves will be A.J. Smith-Shawver. 16 games, 4-2 record, 3.77 ERA, 74 innings pitched, 66 strikeouts, and 1.30 whip. And give me your starting lineups here. We got Ronald Acuna Jr., who came back on Monday from the disabled list. IL, I mean. Then you got Drake Baldwin, batting second. Batting third, Matt Olson. Batting fourth, Met Killer, Ozzie Albies, who hit a home run in this series already. Then you got, no, I'm sorry, you had, I said Baldwin, Olson, right? Did I mess it up? Yeah, I think I did. Harris, now, Harris will bat fifth. Sixth will be Mauricio Dubon, I'm sorry. Austin Riley, that's seventh. Bat eighth, Eli White. And batting ninth, Joey Bart. Mets, of course, A.J. Ewing batting first. Francisco Lindor offer for 5 RBI game. That's a shocker, but hey, listen, he's looking for a new team. I heard that the Yankees were scouting him. I don't know if the Mets will do that. Bichette, Carson Binge, Jared Young, Polanco, DHing, Tyrone Taylor, who's having a great, a run here, like 6 or 7 games, home runs wise. Brett Beatty batting second, and Francisco Alvarez catching. The umpires for today's first game is Scott Berry, home plate, Brock Ballou, first base, second base, Tom Hannon, and third base, Ron Kolpa. So the guy we look for is Scott Barry. See what he does today. And just about set. The 3D's coming up, so hopefully the 3D has been getting better. But if it goes ahead, just no spoilers, okay? I appreciate that. And we're about to set go. All right. So Ronald Acuna, he's batting .251, 7 home runs, 22 RBIs, and he was 1 for 4 on Monday night. I didn't write down the lineups because I was trying to figure out some stuff with my system. And first pitch is a strike swinging, so I'll write that as we go along here. Next pitch is a ball. It's 1-1. Next pitch is swung on, and that's fouled back. We got a 1-2 count right now. And of course, my stuff is not going to work. Next pitch is outside, 2-2. Next pitch is upstairs, 3-2. Next pitch is inside. They're going to check with first base. He says no swing. They got to get their first base runner on a walk. Not a good start. Walking the first batter of the game. It's going to bring up Baldwin batting .276. First pitch is a strike call. Drake Baldwin. 4-9. Well, to give me this All-Star break. 419, 5 home runs, 11 games. I want his regular record, stats for the year. Next pitch is going to be a ball. 1-1. Just getting underway. Next pitch is swung on and fouled off. We got a 1-2 count again. He lost the other batter. One-two count. That's a ground ball. That could be a double play. Slowly hit. There's one. Back to first, and they get a double play. I'm telling you, the Mets, that's the fourth double play in 2 games. I don't really get to see. They don't really do that much. Score that a 4-6 to 3 double play. They're not challenging it, so let's make sure. I don't want to say that. No, I think they got him. It's going to be Olsen. Olsen's first pitch is he swings, misses. It's .264 batting average. Second pitch is going to be a call strike. We got 2 strikes on him. Matt Olsen, .264, 27 home runs and 63 RBIs. He's 0 for 3 this series so far. Next pitch is a ball. We got a 1-2 count here. One-two count, and that swinging miss has struck him out. First strikeout for Minaya. Ends the inning. No, wait, I don't want that. We don't need that. I'm doing the other game. And so after the top of the first, no runs, no hits, and 1 left on. We're going to the bottom of the first. No score. Mets coming up. So there we go. So yeah. So, hold on a second here. Make sure everything is right. I'm gonna check my sound. Sound is good. All right. There will be some games this afternoon. Today. So we'll check the scoreboard also. Not a bad start for Minaya. Yeah, the deadline's getting closer. A lot of rumors going around. You know how the rumors start going around. One rumor I heard, like I said, The Yankees are looking for a shortstop. And I'm not sure if the Mets will do that deal, but I'm not sure, you know, what's best for the Mets, if you can get somebody for him, if he's willing to do that. So, we never know. We don't know until it happens. All right, so coming up for the Mets, we got coming up all that. A.J. Ewing, first pitch is a ball. He's batting .271, 7 home runs, 26 RBIs. He went for Monday, 3 for 5, 1 RBI, and 1 stolen base. Next pitch is swung on, and that's going to be right past. I think it's going to be a base hit, but it went right past. Oh, he missed it in the outfield. I think AJ stayed at first, but I think it's going to be a base hit. Olsen at third. Is it Olsen? Who is that at third? Riley. Riley booted it. I'm not sure if they're going to give a base hit on that, but anyway. We'll find out. E5, guys. E5. And here comes Lindor, who's batting .233. And Lindor, the last 11 games, is .318 average, 4 home runs. So Lindor is, like I said, either showcasing or is just hit a streak that finally he's finally hitting his stride this year, which is too late, of course. But you know what I'm saying. Me personally, I think he's just showcasing for some other team. That's what I think. Everybody else says he may not go, he won't go, he wants to stay, but we'll find out. Second pitch is a 2-1 count, and his so we'll see. And next pitch is going to be fly ball. That's going to be hit to center field. That's going to be playable. At the warning track is Harris. He makes the catch. That's 1 gone. So, yeah, you know. Bo Bichette's coming up now. Just to let you know, we did a poll. I did a poll, so we'll do that poll at before the 4th inning. Basically, who will win the series and the doubleheader. So we'll have, you know, it'll be both a 2-parter. You know, you tell me what team. So Bo Bichette batting .261. He takes a strike call. 13 for 34. 4 runs in his last 8 games. Now throw to first. That's going to be a safe. So that's 1 disengagement. You get 2 disengagements. If you do not get him on the second disengagement, third disengagement, you get it's a balk, and they get awarded the base. And there goes Ewing. He's going to second, and he's going to make that a stolen base for Ewing. And then Albies try to fake him out, and good thing the kid didn't go for that fake. Stolen base for Ewing. Kid can fly. And he has the 1 sliding glove on and a regular glove. So I think that's the best way to do it. And that's a swing in a foul ball, 1-2 on Bichette. Mets are threatening right now. Next pitch is outside, 2-2. 345 average, 4 home runs, 21 RBIs, and 21 career against Atlanta. 21 runs scored against Atlanta. 2-2 pitches coming. And that's going to be a fly ball. That's going to go, coming in is the left fielder, and he's going to make, oh my goodness. He gets to make a beautiful catch. Wow. Got to give credit to White, Eli White, making a diving head first slide, a head first catch. And wow, if he would have missed that, that would have went all the way to the wall, and I think Bichette would have probably could have scored. But anyway, gets the out. It's 2 outs, runner on second, and it's going to bring up Carson Binge, who's batting .258, takes a strike call. So Carson Binge, batting .258, 11 home runs, 40 RBIs this season. Next pitch is inside for a ball. 1-1 count. Next pitch is swung on and fouled back. 1-2. A.J. Smith-Sawyer. 7th round pick in 2021 for the Braves out of Fort Worth, Texas. Next pitch is swung on a broken bat, slowly hit to second, and it's going to be an out. So score that a 4-3 put out. So no runs, no hits, and 1 left on. And we're going to the top of the second, no score. So there you go. We'll check some scores to see if anything's popping off right now. I think there is. Just in case. Yeah, wow, okay. Phillies beating the Marlins 6-0 in the middle of the 5th. So they're not taking it. I mean, they lost the last 2 games from the Marlins. So if this is the... I don't know if there's another game tomorrow from them. Let's see. Well, anyway, the Marlins won the series, but the Phillies are not trying to get swept. So they're out 6-0 over the Marlins in the bottom of the 5th. Anything popped off here? Turner, his 15th home run for the Phillies. D-backs 2, Pirates nothing. Bottom of the 4th. D-backs home run by Marino, his 8th. Blue Jays and Nationals, top of the 2nd, no score. Orioles and Tigers, top of the 2nd, no score. And I think that's it for right now. All right. So there we go. Got a couple games. Yeah. This will be the only Met game that I do today. I have a game tonight. It's on my schedule. I actually spun the wheel and came up with it. It's going to be the Astros. I believe that's up here somewhere. Astros and I'll tell you, Ozzie Osbourne's. I missed everything. 262 and a ground ball right to third. Bichette sets and fires, and he gets him at first. Nice play by Bo Bichette. Score that a 5-3 put out on Albies. It's always good to get him out. Writing down stuff here, and it's going to be Harris. And Harris, the second, 298 average. Michael Harris, the second. He's got a 1-0 count right now. 19 home runs and 61 RBIs. He's 14 for 35 this season against the Mets. Next pitch is a strike call. Another one that's a danger to the Mets. Next pitch is a strike swinging. We got a 2-strike count. Walt Weiss, the manager. He comes in and he's first place. You know what I'm saying? Just like that. They learn from, you know, well, the great Bobby Cox, rest in peace. He used to destroy the Mets every year, getting first place. 4.93 runs per game. That's 6th most in the major leagues. 2-2 count. Pitches thrown is 3-2. On deck is Mauricio Dubon. Next pitch is swung on, and that ball is going to go towards the stands and out of play and right. Still 3-2 now. 3-2. Before it was 2. There's a pitch, and that's going to be a, whoa, he walked. Another walk given up. Second walk given up by Manaea. You hate those walks, I tell you right now. You don't want them. Can start something big. I'm really well. You can't be shocked anymore with this management team. I was going to say I was going to be shocked, but I'm really not. Dubon is batting .260, takes a swinging foul ball, 10 home runs, 55 RBIs from Mauricio Dubon. What I was going to try to say was that they should have been pulling some deals already, but I'm not shocked because, you know, you got the worst general manager in baseball, I believe, Stearns. So, you know, nothing's happening. That's a 2-strike count. I mean, if you're gonna get rid of, you know, if you're gonna start getting rid of people, you gotta get rid of them. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get better. You gotta build up. But if you're not gonna do anything, if you're gonna stand pat right now, it's ridiculous to me. Next pitch is the ball gets away, and the runner's gonna go. Manaea throws it away when he's trying to pick him off at first. Oh, wow. Okay, well, it's bound to happen. Like I said, most pitchers don't throw the ball correctly anyway, except to the plate. So that's going to be a E. Score that E1. Runner on second. Phillies. Oh, my God. The Braves are now. And there's a ground ball right to first. He's going to take it himself. And it's going to be 2 outs, and the runner moves over to third. So, runner on third base. 62-44. They're the 3rd best record in the NL. They got Strider, Suarez, Swallenbach, Kim, and Murphy on the IL. They've had 31 comeback wins, 3rd most in the major leagues. Their bullpen is the best, 3.46 in the NL. And Riley is up, and he's batting .216. Takes a strike call. Miami just scored. It's 6-1. They're going to make their comeback now. Watch, they're going to come back because the Mets play the Miami. Mets take on Miami 4 games tomorrow. The Marlins are 9 games out. They've won 2 in a row. So did the Mets. Mets won 2 in a row, guys. Yeah, I know. Shocker, right? We're trying to get a 3-run. You know, we haven't done that for a while this year. We've only done 3. Never done more than 3 this year. Anyway, it's an 0-2 count on Riley. And that is going to be a strikeout. And that'll retire the side. So, no runs, no hits, and 1 left on. We're going to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Yeah. It'd be nice if the Mets can do something, you know. I mean, you know, they're not going to make the playoffs, but, you know, if they can still, you know, get a streak going. So, was I going to look? Oh, the scoreboard. I want to see something. Oh my God, the Marlins got 3 now. It's 6-3. Yeah, I mean, 6-3. I tell you, the Marlins look like and they're going to come into, like I said, they're coming to Citi Field for 4 games this weekend. Starting tomorrow, so it should be interesting. I'll be back on that. Let's see, on Thursday. Yeah, they already have well, okay, so yeah, I'll be back on Thursday with the Mets again. That'll be at 7. I'll be on at 7 o'clock Eastern. But the Miami's going to throw Perez, who's 5-8, and we're going to throw McLean, who's 7-7. So that's tomorrow. I'll have that up there on my schedule. But tonight, like I said, not doing this second game. Spun the wheel, and I'm going to be doing. Oh, where is it? They took it off the schedule? I hope it didn't get took off the schedule. Wait, today is not Tuesday. Today is Wednesday. That's why I'm looking at the wrong place. Anyway, Taylor. Was that Young? Who is that? Give me 1 second. Young is up. He's batting .250. Takes a ball, 1-0. Next pitch is a strike, 1-1. Just give me 1 second here. Jared Young, 11 for 32. 5 extra base hits in his last 12 games, Jared Young. Next pitch is going to be a ball, 2-1. Hold on, I had the wrong day. So I'm going to be doing. Today's Wednesday, right? Why ain't that game coming up here, guys? Oh, right here. Tonight at 9:30, I'll be on with the Astros at Angels. And there's a walk right there. First walk given up. Hold on. So I'll be doing that game tonight. That's a walk, right? Jorge Polanco batting .149, 1 home run and 4 RBIs. What a disappointment he's been for the Mets. He's been DL'd so long. Takes a strike call. I mean, I don't know what Stern was thinking, saying that this guy is our first baseman and was supposed to take the place of the polar bear, which is a joke. But we have him, and he's got an 0-2 count on him right now. So. Oh, 2 count. Here comes a pitch, and there goes a foul ball out of play. Oh my God, is that coming up wrong on the screen? And the throw to first is back safely. Oh, it's not. So that's 1 disengagement, and you get 2, of course, and you know the rest. Next pitch is going to be a call, strike 3, and there you go. I mean, this. I mean, hopefully they trade this guy, because I don't understand. No, that's not what was Young. Wait a minute, Young walk. And here comes Taylor, who's batting .250 and red hot. Tyrone Taylor, hopefully he'll be picked up. Since the return to IL, 19 games, 410 average, 6 home runs, and 12 RBIs in the last 19 games. And I called him a weak hitter last year. He was one of my 7, 8, and 9 batters that were, you know, weak. So now it looks like he could be a chip for the Mets to get some talent, young talent in here. And that pitch is a strike. It's 1-2. So yeah. I see me personally, I think the Mets are going to make a lot of moves if they can. But I'm not thinking, and I'm hoping, and I'm praying that they do not touch the pitchers that we have, and of course the 2 outfielders that are rookies. So that's 5, and of course Soto. Everybody else is expendable. They can go. 6 people, keep them, and everybody else, see ya. Pack your bags. And that's going to be fouled out. So there you go. Both teams have an error. That's a swing, and he missed it. That's another strikeout. That's 2 outs. Runner still on base. I think it's Brett Beatty coming up now. He hasn't been in a while. I haven't seen him. Brett Beatty. Sawyer's at 30 pitches in bottom of the second. He's batting .222. Next, pitches up high. 1-0. 6 home runs, 33 RBIs. Career against Atlanta is 36 for 110 with 3 home runs and 12 RBIs. Brett Beatty could be moved also. I mean, he was on a streak, hitting. So I don't know. I mean, who knows if somebody wants a utility player or a bench guy, something. I mean, and that's a foul ball. No job is really safe except really Juan Soto, I would say. But you never know with that either, so I'm just going to test something here, guys. That pitch is swung on, and that's going to be hit to center field, and that's going to be caught, and that is the inning. No, what am I doing? I wasn't supposed to do that. That's the other team. I get mixed up when I do other games, Major League. So, no runs, no hits, and 1 left on again. We're going to the top of the 3rd, no score. So, yeah, so Test some of these out here.
Studia Pixel has donated $10 and says send a super chat to support the stream.
All right, so I'm just testing it to make sure that I got it going. Hopefully it'll work now. Give me 1 second. Boom. Oops. Oh no. What am I supposed to do? Wait, hold on. I had it already. Did I? Yeah. I'm trying to work at this thing. so I can see people chatting and stuff like that without, you know. I think it's working now. I think it's going to work now. All right, so everything looks all right. Yeah, so, you know, I mean, look what happened to Meade. Oh my God, Meade's first game being traded from the Boston Red Sox from the Nationals, and they got a pitcher, and all of a sudden he breaks his wrist, and that was a trade that he just got there that day after the the Saturday night or whatever. He came in on Monday or Tuesday, whatever it was, and broke his wrist. Anyway, White is up batting .219, and he has a strike on him. And Manaea just threw his 30th pitch. There's a pitch outside. 0-2 now. So you never know. Next pitch is swung on and fouled off. See, now you start watching your team. 5 home runs, 17 RBIs this season for Eli White. So you start watching your teams, and all of a sudden you say, wait, why did this guy get pulled from the lineup? Well, there you go. If somebody gets pulled from the lineup, 9 times out of 10, he's no longer going to be in that lineup. Oh, I forgot to introduce my buddy. That's Woody. Woody's my joke. He likes my jokes and corrections. Thank you, Woody. Anyway, that's another foul ball. It's 0-2. So. Yeah, I think his daughter's picked out his glove, Lindor, because it looks like a girl. Like my daughter would probably pick out, like she picks out my stuff. It's all flowers and pink and all that stuff. So I see they just showed it. That's not gonna help him anyway. So whatever. Anyway, next pitch is swung on. That's gonna be right past Lindor for a base hit. Going to be the first hit of the game for the Braves. Single past Lindor. Maybe because he had that girly glove. I don't know. Just kidding. That is the first hit of the game, actually. That's right. And it's going to bring up Joey Bart. Takes a ball, 1-0, 228 average, 4 home runs and 13 RBIs. Ex-San Francisco Giant. Next pitch is swung on, and that ball is hit to center field, and coming in is AJU. Oh, it's going to dunk in. What happened? 2 fast guys out in the outfield, 2 great outfielders, did not get that ball. It dunked in the middle of them. Wow. Was A.J. Ewing playing too far back, and so was Taylor? I don't think Bart is that good of a home run hitter. Misjudgment there, I think. Now it's first and second, and here comes the dangerous Acuna Jr., who walked his first time up. Stuff like that, stuff like this. Both of them did not get to that ball. First pitch to Acuna Jr. is a foul ball, and there is no outs. He walked his first time up. So there is no outs, and this is where things can go wrong for Manaea. 2 singles and a strike. 0-2. 0-2. Now he needs to try to get out of this mess. With Acuna, they're 37-17. Without him, they were 25-27. So what do you think, guys? Is that just a stat that it's a coincidence or something? They play better with him. And that's 1-2 count. So. One, two count. Here comes the pitcher. That's a fly ball that's going to hit the right field, and I don't think you're going to run on. I don't think you're going to run on Carson Binge. Is that Brett Beatty? Who is that? No, it's Carson Binge. Okay, that's an out. I just want to make sure. So I know they're not going to put Brett Beatty out there again. Anyway, that's an out. 1 out. Brings up Baldwin, who hit into a double play his first time up. Let's do it again. No score in Detroit. Baltimore at Detroit, no score. Baltimore got wiped yesterday. And that's a swinging strike, 0-1. Oh, I forgot my Twitch people. I always do that. Make sure the comment section's on. There we go. Ground ball. This could be a double play again. There's one over the first. A double play again on Baldwin, and that's the 5th double play in 2 games. Score that of 4, 6-3. Twin killing. Love it. The Mets rarely, I say, get a double play. And all of a sudden, they've gotten 5 in 2 games. So, no runs, 2 hits, and none left on. We are going to the bottom of the 3rd. Still no score. It'll be Alvarez, Ewing, and Lindor. Moving right along this game. So, yeah. And don't forget, after this inning, we'll check the poll to see who you guys are rooting for. Because what I do is if nobody's, I get it. People, not want to say anything, but you don't have to be afraid of me. You can tell me anything as long as it's not politics and you're being nice. You know what I'm saying? And also, but if you don't do anything and I see the poll, then I know where you guys are going towards, the Braves or the Mets. So there you go. But like I said, it's free subscription. A sub and a like would be cool, and to talk to me. I'm trying to make a community, and I do have people that are on different teams, like the Red Sox, the Houston Astros, the Texas Ranger guys come in. It's not just the Mets. You know what I'm saying? Because I do Major League Baseball games. Like I said, I do. This is my tonight will be my 36th time or 37th time non-Met game. This is my 53rd Met game this year. And sometimes I don't do games because I get stressed out by the team. So it's a good, it's good for me to, instead of going on a couch and talk to a psychiatrist about this team. So, Anyway, that's it. Alvarez is up. Talking to him, I don't know what he's talking about, the catcher. The umpire. And you got to watch out for Alvarez. He likes to use the ABS more than anybody, and he fails a lot. So most of the time the Mets don't have ABS in the late innings because of Alvarez. He takes a strike, 0-1. He's got a 5-game hitting streak, 5 for 14, 6 walks during that span. So we'll see what happens. 0-1 count. See if he uses the ABS challenge. That's going to be a call strike. He put his hand on his helmet, and then he pulled it back. 0-2 count. But I'm telling you right now, he'll use it. He'll use that. He's batting .262, and it's 1-2 now. I'm telling you, Alvarez, they need to tell him to stop. It's about the team. It's not about yourself. 1-2 count, and that's going to be a call, strike 3, and he did not even check it. He just took the strikeout like a good little boy. I'm telling you, he does this. That's his what? Second strikeout. So here comes Ewing, reached on an error, and he stole the base. 0 for 1. But Alvarez is funny. I don't think Alvarez is going anywhere. I think they're going to try to get him better, make sure that he's going to stay healthy if he can, and then, because he's a good catcher. He actually is a good hitter, too. It's just that he's having, they have injuries. Sawyer's about to throw his 40th pitch, and that is a strike call. 1-1. So, bottom of the third, he's got 40 pitches in. So, it's A.J. Ewing against A.J. Smith right now. You get a lot of these things happening lately. 2-1 count to A.J. Ewing. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be a ground ball. That's going to go right past the middle, and that's going to be the Mets' first base hit. A.J. Ewing. Oh, can't get it. Oh no, what happened? Malfunction. Got a malfunction on my thing. All right. Well, A.J. Ewing got a base hit. Listen, I'm going to still play it if I can get it. Because trust me, I will. So base hit A.J. Ewing, first hit of the game for the Mets. He's a threat to steal because he stole one base already today. And Lindor, who flew out his first time up, is taking a strike call. Umpire just got out of the way. I mean, it was coming right by his leg, and he just moved it in time. What happens if it would have took a bad hop? It would have hit him. Right? You never know with anything, and it doesn't just automatically go where you think it's going to go. It's an 0-1 count to Lindor. Runner on first. Bottom of the third. No score here in the first game of a doubleheader. Long wait here. Something's going on. Next pitch. He's going on the second pitch. Oh, he's going to beat that again. Another stolen base for the kid. The kid can fly. Another stolen base. I wish I know how some. They're not telling me how many stolen bases he has this year. They're not showing it. Why not? Stolen base again. I have to look that up then because they're not showing me. That's a 1-1 count on Lindor. And that's going to be a call strike, 1-2. Mets have runner on a second base again. Here comes the pitcher swinging, and that's foul down the first base line. Not a bad looking crowd. I think you see a lot of empty gray seats there, but I'm not sure I think they're doing a split doubleheader to get money. You know what I'm saying? Because they need it. 1-2 count. Here comes the pitcher. That's gonna be a fly ball. That's gonna be hit to center field, and he's out. He's not gonna try it. I don't think he was gonna go. Yeah. Nope. That's an out. Did not try it. 2 outs, and it's going to bring up Bichette, who flew out his first time up, but it was an awesome catch by the left fielder. They thought it was catchers in. Well, no, actually, he hit the catcher with the backswing. So he's saying, okay, give him thumbs up. Anyway, Bichette's up. 0 for 1, like I said, that spectacular catch out in the outfield. And that's going to be a ball. 1-0. Hey, how you doing, Rob? Welcome. If Mike Harris walked, isn't that a 0-5 total base? I don't know how it. I think. Well, let's see. Ground out by Bichette, and that's the inning. What are you using? If I can ask, what is it? FanDuel? What is it? What do you got? Let me just put this here. That's a 5-3 putout, right? Evidently, my chat thing ain't working again because I did not. I'm sorry, I didn't get you. I didn't see you because I'm trying to figure out why my chat thing ain't working, so I can hear you guys come in, and it just doesn't want to do it. I mean, I use I know some people that use FanDuel, and they get points for walks. So I don't know if that's what you have. Then I don't know the other systems. I only know the people that use FanDuel. They get points on it. Oh, Prize Pick. I heard about that. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know about Prize Pick, but I heard about it just recently from one of the guys that I subscribed to. He was doing a thing on Prize Pick. I don't know, but I know about FanDuel. I know they do that on FanDuel for every little point for walks, anything like that. So I'm saying maybe they all do the same, but don't take my answer. I don't know. So coming up for hold on here. Hey, I gotta check the poll. Man, I forgot. All right, so the poll says who wins series and doubleheader. Well, we got 8 votes. I do appreciate that. The Braves at 62%, the Mets at 38%. So we do have a lot of more Braves fans right now. But we'll check it again before the 8th inning to see what really happens or if it changes. Olsen's 0 for 1 today. Struck out first time up. Next pitch is a ball. 1-1. Do you have a Rob? Do you have a place where you can where Prize can show you what the guy's doing live? Because then you'll see points if that's the case. Because I know FanDuel does that. Wood has 56 extra base hits and Olsen has 53. That's the NL leaders. So.
Hi.
Hi.
I made this potato salad.
Oh wow.
Tastes good.
You made it on potato salad?
I made the purple potato.
Thank you. I have a soda. Thank you.
Yeah, I know.
All right. Okay. Please. 1 and 2 count. Okay. So okay. I guess if they give you a base. Okay. So they give you half a base for a walk. Is that what it does? And he struck him out. Another strikeout for Mania. All right, so give me 1 second. Strikeout for Mania. Just got my lunch. Hold on. That was Olsen, right? Yeah. All right, so it brings up Albies, who grounded out his first time up. And that pitch is swung on. That's hit out to center fielder. A.J. Ewing makes the catch. That's going to be 2 outs, which is good for Mania. Get that pitch count, stay low. At 50 right now. It's at 50 is the pitch count. 2 outs, and it's going to bring up Harris to second, and he walked his first time up. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think they're the same. I think that the oh my God, I just forgot what I was talking about. Hold on 1 second. That was a ball 1-0. FanDuel does the same thing, I believe. They give you points for walks, for anytime they're on base, whatever. 1-1 count to Harris. I hear that if that's I heard. Is this your first time betting over there, or doing? Because I think they give you, if you win, you get, I don't know, it was 100 something on bets or something. I can't remember. 2-1 count. Next pitch is swung on and fouled off. We got a 2-2 count. It's 2-2. 2 outs. Next pitch is swung on and fouled back. Oh, wow. Not bad. Potatoes out. Made, homemade. Anyway, 2-2 count, and that's pitch is swung on. Hit to right field. Ewing going, Benj going back and makes the catch. And that's it. That retires the side. So no runs, no hits, none left. We're going to the bottom of the 4th. There's still no score. And I can't understand why that thing does not help. I cannot get this thing to announce you guys when you come into the chat. Because I don't even know people are doing the chat if I'm not looking over. It's got me nuts. I'll do it again. See if I got the right one. It worked. It worked on Monday, and then when I had to close the computer because of the storm, I put it back on, and then I don't have it anymore. Come on, get off me. Anyway, we'll see. Purple potatoes. I'm fascinated by them. I guess first time she started giving them to me. All right, so sorry about that. It's gonna bring up Binge, and it's a ground ball, base hit up the middle for Binge. He was 0 for 1. Now he's got a single. Mets got a man on first. Nope, that's not it. It's going to bring up Young, who walked his first time up. He's at 50 pitches now. Smith also. I have some of my sandwich. That's a low for a ball. Next pitch is swung on, and that ball is hit out to center field, and it's going to be caught. Harris catches it, and Binge is going to go. Binge is not going. Okay, I thought he was going. He didn't go. 1 out. Brings up Polanco. He struck out looking. First time up. Polanco is like I said, he's so disappointing to me. He was a guy, when I watched him in Seattle, he had 20 home runs last year, I think it was. I thought maybe, you're not going to replace Pete, but at least get us to 20 home runs that, that we're not going to have from Pete. And he only got 1, because he got injured all year. He's been hurt. And he's very disappointing. I mean, we don't have anybody with the power except Soto, of course, and we don't have nobody to back. I mean, well, when Lindor is on healthy, when he's when he's right. But right now we don't have it. And that's going to be a ball, strike, foul ball. I mean, and what's getting me nuts is also that they give Roberts, this guy doesn't play every day, and I'm not happy with that at all. You don't have a center fielder that doesn't play every day. I'd rather have A.J. Ewing. You know what I'm saying? That's my opinion. Roberts needs to go also. Disappointing guy. He's really good player if he was never hurt. But I think he was scouted as a 5-tool player, but he's been hurt since his start of his career. So right there is guys that need to go from our team to get us basically get better. It's a 2-1 count right now to Polanco. That pitch is swung on and foul down the right field line, and the ball boy's got to chase it down. So it's a 2-2 count right now. Game 2 is Chris Sale against Christian Scott, another young rookie for the Mets. That pitch, see, he struck out, guys. This is not what we need. You can't go forward with this guy. You can't. You gotta let him go. Hopefully somebody will pick him up. Maybe back to Seattle. No, well, Seattle. Yeah, but they need somebody probably. Who knows? Take him back. Get rid of him. Taylor, who struck out his first time up. There goes Binge. He's gonna be out. Binge was out. Thrown out at second base. Actually looked safe to me, but they didn't. I don't know. This guy's an idiot. He looked safe to me, but anyway. Interim manager Green didn't challenge it. So, no runs, 1 hit, none left. Going to the top of the 5th, no score. Coming up in the 5th for the Braves will be Dubon, Riley, and White. Check some scores now. Maybe it's a little bit further. Phillies 6. Marlins 4, bottom of the 7th. D-backs 3, Pirates nothing, middle of the 7th. Gabriel Marino's 2-run home run is 8th. Blue Jays at Nationals. Nationals 1-0, top of the 5th. Tigers 3, Orioles nothing, top of the 5th. And that's it. Dubon 0 for 1, takes a strike. He grounded out first time up. Next pitch is in the dirt. 1-1. Next pitch is a ball outside. 2-1. Next pitch is swung on, and that's fouled back. It's 2-2. Two pitch. Here comes the pitcher. That's going to be fouled back again. Still 2-2. A lot of scouts out there, guys. A lot of scouts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's so many scouts there. This should be a scout for every team. Next pitch is going to be fouled off. They're watching. I think they're looking at Taylor, Lindor, everybody on the field, really. That's going to be a ball. 3-2. Yep. They'll be there all day for the doubleheader. They'll be looking at. It might be something happening. Who knows? 3-2 count. Swung on and fouled back. He's bringing that pitch count up, and that's what they don't. The Mets don't want. Mets don't want that. They keep looking at Taylor in the outfield, so they're saying something about him on the TV set. Timeout. Could be looking at Mania too. Everybody. Pitch is swung on. That's going to be ground ball right to third. Bichette throws to first, and he gets the out. Score that a 5-3 putout. One gone. It's going to be Riley, who struck out his first time up. Austin. I didn't give you a chance to. 12 home runs and 50 RBIs, a 215 batting average. I didn't think I gave you that last time. That's going to be a strike call. Next pitch is swung on and missed. 0-2. Next pitch he swung on and missed it. Another strikeout for Mania. Four strikeout. It's going to bring up Eli White, who singled his first time up. First pitch to him is a ball. High ball 2. He's used his 4-seam fastball and a sweeper a lot today. More than his 2-seam and his changeup. 70 pitches right now. Top of the 5th. Next pitch is going to be a ball. 3-0. Tie game. Philadelphia, my Marlins tied it up 6-6. Wow. Phillies are going the wrong way really very quickly. And that's going to be a call strike. Phillies are going the wrong way. They had another lead, and they're blowing this right now again. It looks like a nice day out here. Why is there thunder? Maybe that was crazy. Three-two pitch. Swung on a ground ball, slowly hit the short. Lindor picks it up and guns it over the first, and he's going to be safe. Eli White's going to beat that out. Slowly hit. Yeah, he's gonna be safe, right? Yeah, he's safe. Mets shouldn't challenge that, so they get a wrong deal if they challenge that. But anyway, man on first. Joey Bart, who singled his first time up, takes a ball inside. And Mania wanted that one. Oh my God, did he just... What did he do? He hit a batter? Are you kidding me? The Mets hit more batters, and I get... There's been one game that I haven't had a hit by pitch batter. Now they got 2 men on again, and here comes Acuna Jr. Yeah, it hit his knee. Well, above his knee, man. You're so quick to see that. But anyway, they slow it down. You can see it. It's 1-0 count, and Acuna's 0 for 1. Walking a fly out. But I'm telling you right now, every game that I do, except one game, there's a hit by pitch. And here comes the pitch. It's going to be a fly ball. That's going to be hit to left field, but that's going to be caught, and that's going to end the inning. So, no runs, 1 hit, and 2 left on. We're going to the bottom of the 5th, still no score. Game's moving right along. Mania's pitching great, and so is Smith-Sawyer. Pitcher's duel right here. I didn't think that was going to be a pitcher's duel, but hey, you know what? You take it. Coming up for the Mets will be Taylor, Beatty, and Alvarez. Maybe Taylor might juice one out of here. Apologize, I have to eat my lunch because doctor's orders and I'm a diabetic. Type 2. Got from my father. Man, this thing is driving me crazy. Been driving me crazy for 2 days now. This Anybody know about Social Stream Ninja? It's supposed to work, and I have no clue what's going on anymore. I do everything I'm supposed to do, and it's not working. What are you going to do? Come on, get it all. Of course, you got to wave that flag. Of course, why you got to bring that flag in 1986, last time we won the World Series? Come on, people, now. Taylor, he struck out his first time up. It's 1-0 count. Could this be Taylor's last game? I don't know. They've been looking at him. 60th pitch thrown right now by Sawyer. I had Sawyer, I'm sorry. Sawyer. 2-0. Outside, 3-0. Mets can use a walk. Get something going. 3-0 count, and he does walk. That's another walk given up.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
It's going to bring up Beatty, who flew out his first time up. Yeah, no, they just said that. He was traded for left-handed opponent Connolly early. And he just first game, he fractured his wrist. They hit him in with the pitch. That's going to be a strike call, 0-1. So right away, is everybody like, oh no, we're going to trade people and they're going to get hurt? Unfortunately, it happened. 0-1 count. Next pitch is swung on and missed by Beatty, 0-2. Both teams have left 4 men on base. It's one of those games today. Next pitch is swung on and hit down the right field line. Ooh, just foul. Just foul, Beatty. Here comes the pitch. It's going to be a great ball past the first baseman for right field. Acuna. Taylor's going to third. He don't care. He went first and third. Taylor makes it into third. Bet Beatty with a single. Mets have something going here. First and third right now. Bring it on, baby. Bring it on. Bring it on. Here comes Alvarez. I love that when it's scoring position. I love home runs, don't get me wrong. But I love when they're scoring position, you get those runs in. Like I said, they both are 4. They have 4 left on base, both teams. And the Mets are the worst in leaving men on base. And that's going to be a swing and a foul. Ball. Out of play. Alvarez. And in the bullpen is Dieter Fuentes, right-handed pitcher, warming up for the Braves. Dieter Fuentes. Here comes the pitch. That ball is shot to left field. I think he's going to go off the wall. And the Mets are going to score first. That's 1 run coming in. Second base is Alvarez with a double. Runners on second and third right now. Mets 1-0. Playing along with Albies. Don't play with Albies. That guy, next thing you know, he'll call you out because you're touching the ball. And he's, Anyway, that's a double for Alvarez. And I told you he's a good hitter. It's just that he gets hurt. And when he gets hurt, it takes him forever to get back into the swing of thing. But right now, Mets grab the lead. So there you go. Oh. Anyway, oh boy. All right, so we got coming up A.J. Ewing, who is 1 for 2 with 2 stolen bases today. Runners on second and third. Mets are on the move. Is there an out? There is no out, guys, right? Is there an out? First pitch is swung on. That ball's hit the center field. And he's going to make the catch. And he's going to try to score him. Here comes Brett Beatty coming home. He's going to be safe at the plate. Brett Beatty is safe at the plate. He just beat the tag. A sacrifice fly for A.J. Ewing. Give him an RBI. It's now 2-0 Mets. Wow, I tell you right now, I didn't know if he was going to be safe, but what a throw by Harris and he just didn't get him. He just missed him. He slid right under the ball was bounced, and as the ball was bounced, he slid under the tag. Got it. He just got in. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Love to see it. Love to see it. Here comes Lindor. He's 0 for 2, and that's it for the pitcher. He said bye-bye. He had 69 pitches, gave up 2 runs, 4 hits, and 1 earned run and 1 error, and he's got he's got a man on second. But new pitchers coming in, boy, they pulled him quick here. And you'd think they wouldn't pull him quick because they got a doubleheader. But you know what? The Braves are what they are, and you know how they are, guys. They do what they do, and that's why they're the best in the East. They don't wait. They don't sit there and wait till things get worse. So here we go. We'll see what happens now. As I'm waiting for it, I have to eat some more food. Mets got their hitting shoes on today. Carry over from Monday. You remember they do so much better against the East than the any other division. Remember the first series with the Braves? They took 2 out of 3. I thought for sure they were coming back, on the right track. Because when you beat the best team at that time, 2 games out of 3, that's got to spark you. That's got to spark you. Nope, not the Mets. Did not. It went to a tailspin. So, what are they showing? Excuse me. Oh, they're showing on TV right here. What is that? Anyway, new pitcher's going to be coming in, and that pitcher is that Fuentes, and that pitcher's outside. 2.70 ERA, 1.18 WHIP. Dieter Fuentes. First pitch was a ball to Lindor. The second pitch is also a ball. Lindor, like I said, it flew out twice. Opportunity for RBI. The sad thing, he's only had 23 RBIs this season because he has been two ILs since stints. Next pitch is a ball, 3-0. It's like he's not even pitching to Lindor. Here comes the 3-0 pitch. And that's going to be a strike, call strike. One of those phantom strikes, On deck batter, Bo Bichette. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And Lindor walks. That's another walk in this inning. It's going to be first and second with Bo Bichette. And when I tell you, every time Bo Bichette comes up in his games, at least once or twice in the game, he has RBI chances. This guy has 53 RBIs. He leads the team with RBIs, but he should have at least 70 or 80 RBIs right now, leading the league. But for some reason, he doesn't. And there's a pop-up. That's playable out of first base, foul territory, and there you go. That's why. That's an out. Unfortunately, it's 2 outs now. Carson Bench is up 1 for 2 with a single. So just like that, Bo Bichette has opportunity, and he doesn't. Most of the time, he doesn't get the RBI. So Carson Bench, he actually singled and he was thrown out at second. trying to steal. He's 1 for 2, and that's a strike, 0-1. Bottom of the 5th, Mets break through 2-0. And of course, the Braves bullpen is 3.46 ERA, 3.46, and they're the best in the NL. So right away, the Mets are going right into the fire with the Braves bullpen. So we got to break that. The Mets need to score against this bullpen. Miami took the lead 8-6. Oh my God, what is going on? Philadelphia. I could just see the Philly fans going nuts. They're losing to the Marlins, who, don't get me wrong, and that's going to be a challenge, and that's going to be called strike. So it's going to be overturned. So right away, that umpire made his first mistake, and it was overturned. So now it's 1-2 count to Binge. So I told you about the umpire. This is his first time, so he gets one of these because that's a mistake. Yep, there you go. And here goes the pitch, and that's going to be swung on and missed. He's going to be struck out. Struck out. But the Mets scored 2 and take the lead. 2-0 going to the top of the 6th. So they got 1 run on 1 hit? I think so. Just 1 hit. No, 2 hits. I'm sorry. 2 hits. 1 run on 2 hits. And left 2 on. See, when you leave those base runners, that's bad. Like I said, the Mets are the worst team in the league with runners in scoring position. Coming up for the Braves will be the top of the line. No, it'll be actually Baldwin, Olsen, and Albies. And I think Manaea may still be in the game. Maybe. Let's go check the scoreboard and see what was going on in that game. I mean, the Marlins are coming in tomorrow red hot if they win today. After losing 12 straight games. Took them out of the playoff spot, but now they're still around. They're still in the wild card chance. Tigers 5, Orioles nothing. Tigers jumping all over the Orioles 2 games in a row now. I got Pete Alonso as my fantasy guy. He's not doing anything, I don't think. Blue Jays tied it 1-1, top of the 6th in Washington. D-backs 3, top of the 9th against the Pirates. Like I said, the Phillies are getting beat at the top of the 9th, 8-6. So this could be a sweep. It could be a sweep if they lose by the Marlins. And they're going to come into Citi Field red hot. Oh, boy. That's going to be fun. Isn't that going to be fun? Doesn't, like I said, but the young kids are going to be going against them. So I like the fact that that's happening. Baldwin's 0 for 2, and it's his ball. And also, wow, 2 balls and no strikes. I can't believe that he hit into 2. He's hit into 2 double play. Grounded out to 2 double play. That's about it. He throws 80th pitch, and that ball is shot. Oh, Taylor misread it. He jumped up, and it's going to be a double for Baldwin. I thought for sure Taylor was going to get that, and I think he misread it. So a double for Baldwin. Oh, boy. Taylor's got sure hands out there. For some reason, he misjudged the power of Baldwin. When he got to the fence, he circled, he looked, and then when he tried, he just missed it. That would have been nice if he would have caught that. Anyway, here comes Olsen. He's 0 for 2. Takes a swing and fouls it off. He has 2 strikeouts today, Olsen. But this is, like I said, come on, they're the Braves. 2-0 is nothing to them. for coming back. They do it all the time. Like I told you, they're like they're first in the league for comeback victories this year. 1-1 count to Olsen. Up, 2-1 count. This could be Manae's last. It's probably going to be Manae's last inning, or pretty soon, maybe his last batter. Who knows? Here comes the pitch, and that's swung on, and forget it. That's going to be gone. I knew it. Home run, tie game. Did I just call it? I told you with the Braves, it's a 28th home run, a 2-run home run. It's now 2-2, just like that, guys. Just like that. What are you going to do? This is the Braves, guys. They're not going to sit down and think that you're going to beat them 2-0. There you go. Just like that, I called it before it even happened. I said, watch out. Olsen can hit. And there you go. Just like that, guys. Anyway, here comes Albies, who hits like a killer Met. But he flies out, actually, right now to right field. He's over. But you got guys on that team that can one swing it. Here comes Harris. Harris is 0 for 1 with a walk. Next pitch is a ground ball. Lindor gets it backhand, throws to first. He's going to call him out at first. I don't know. Harris ain't complaining, so I don't know. Let's see. If it is, it's a 6-3 put out, and it's a nice glove hand for Lindor right there. Oh, yeah, he got him. He got him. When they fly in the air like that, they don't get down in time. 2 outs, and Dubon is up. Takes a ball, 1-0. 0-2 count. 0 for 2 today. 2 ground outs. Next pitch is strike 1-1. Oscar Brazaban is in the bullpen for the Mets warming up. He'll be coming in. That pitch is swung on. And that's the left fielder going to make the catch, and that's going to end the inning. But the Braves, on a 2-run home run by Olsen, ties the game up. We're going to the bottom of the 6th, 2-2. So that'll be it for Manaea. So 2 runs on 2 hits. None left on. Coming up for the Mets will be Young, Polanco, Taylor. Probably Fuentes will still be in the game. But like I said, Braves are they're not gonna lose by, you're not gonna beat them 2-0. Nope. Definitely not. And they're not. Now the Mets just need to keep doing what they're doing. Get more runs. The only thing is, it's a battle of bullpens now, and they have the best bullpen, the Braves. Tough one. Mets, if they win today, win the series 2-1. I mean, 2 games they'll have already. So, and then of course the Braves, they can sweep it. Victor Medeiros is pitching. He's got a 3.86 ERA, a 1.03 WHIP. Third pitcher of the game for the Braves. And Young is up. Taylor is up again because of the throw him out. Taylor 0 for 1 today with a walk, and that's a strike call, 0-1 from Medeiros. Next pitch is swung on and fouled back. We got an 0-2 count. Hey, Texas Play, how you doing? Glad to see you. You see what's going on tonight, buddy? That pitch is a ground ball. That's going to go up the middle. Base hit. Right past Dubon. Single for Taylor. Oh, that's great, Texas. I great. Did you see what I did? I did the spin last night, and I to make sure that everybody knows I did the spin, and I did it, and this is what came out. So I'll be doing this game at 9:30. It's a late game, but I got the approval from my wife, so I can do it, right? Plus, there's no school for my kid. So, anyway, Polanco's going to bunt. He gets it, and he gets him out. So they get him over on the bunt. So, sacrifice over by Polanco. He did something right. Wait, that was Beatty. I'm sorry. I said Polanco. I'm sorry. I keep saying Polanco. Beatty. Sacrifice. Alvarez is coming up. He doubled in a run. Wait, who is up? I got the wrong guys. I'm sorry, guys. I had Young. I forgot who was Polanco. Oh, my God. He walked in a run score, Tyrone Taylor. I get them mixed up, Young and Taylor. I don't know why. Don't ask me, guys. I don't know why I do it, but I do it. So Young got the single. Polanco got the sacrifice. And Taylor right now is 2-0. There we go. Anyway. So, yeah. Get to do that game. Yeah, that's what I did. I had to put the both teams in there so I know that, those are the last two. The final score, you believe this? Miami came back and beat the Philadelphia Phillies and swept that series. Unbelievable. And now they're coming into Citi Field for 4 games against the Mets. Boy, are those guys red hot after losing 12 straight. And it's a 3-0 count to Taylor. Runner on second base for the Mets. Next pitch is swung on and missed. Oh, boy. He swung on a bad pitch. 3-2 count. I want to say that was the last game. Maybe there might be another game with them. I'm going to make sure. Hold on. No, it was only a 3-game series, and that ball's fouled off. So, yeah, that's a tough one for the Phillies right there. Tough one. To have a lead like that and then lose it all. So pitcher swung on and he struck him out. It's going to bring up Brett Beatty, who doubled and run scored. They're taking a pitcher out. It looks like he's coming out. Another pitcher change. I'm telling you right now. And this is a doubleheader, guys. Remember that. Doubleheader, because they think that Sally is going to go 9 or something because he's pitching the next game. This is the 4th pitcher taken for the Braves today. And it's the 6th inning, guys, of the first game of the doubleheader. I mean, come on. Anyway, it's not me, it's them. So Texas, you're looking for the sweep, huh? You're going for the sweep today, right? Unless they have another game, I don't know. Let me see. No, you have a sweep. You're going for the sweep tonight. Yep, going for the sweep. Yeah, tonight, if anybody wants to see that, you just check me out. I'm doing the Astros at Angels, 9:30 Eastern time. My good buddy here, Texas Play, I met yesterday. I told him, I said, you never know what can happen. And I spun the wheel with all the teams. And that's what came up. Like I said, I'll be back to the Mets tomorrow. So Dylan Dodd is in the game. Dylan Dodd coming in for the Braves. Dylan Dodd. 4th pitcher used. And they're going to go against Brett Beatty. Like I said, it's 1 for 2 with an RBI. With a run scored, I'm sorry. And it's not Brett Beatty, it's Marcus Semien is going to be the pinch hitter. Look at this. They blow my mind with this. Semien and Dodd is 1.99 ERA, 0.76 whip. Like I said, they have the best relief pitching in the National League. And Simeon's 0 for 2. I mean, he's got an 0-2 count right now. He's batting .214, 12 home runs and 35 RBIs. But right now, he's got a 0-2 count. Pinch inning for Brett Beatty. Here comes the pitch, and that's up high. Last game, he hit a home run, second decker. So he can hit when he's healthy also. 1-2 count. Pitch is swung on and fouled back. Still 1-2. One-two pitch. That's woo. Nobody's challenging it. That's 2-2 count. Two and two. Swung on and missed. Struck him out. And that retires the side. First strikeout for Dodd. So, no runs, 1 hit and 1 left. We're going to the 7th inning. Tied at 2. Coming up, and it's probably going to be a new pitcher, Brazaban probably. Riley, White, and Bart, but we don't know if there's going to be a pinch hitter or not in that situation there. Check out some more scores. Excuse me. See if there's any trades that happen. Never know. No, just trade rumors, of course. And Scoreboard, he notches his 1,000th career K, and that's his final start before the deadline. So everybody seems to think that he's going to be going somewhere. I don't think so, in my opinion, but we'll see. Blue Jays and Nationals still 1-1, top of the 7th. Orioles at Tigers. Tigers 7, and the Orioles finally get a run, 1. 7-1. And I already told you about the Phillies losing 8-6. Griffin Conine, his 2-run go-ahead home run, put the defeat on the Phillies. D-backs win 3-0 over the Pirates. Gabriel Marino's 2-run home run was part of that win. And that's it for right now. We're going here to the top of the 7th, tied at 2. I think it's going to be Brazaban in the game. Yes, it is. Brazaban is in the game. 2.66 ERA, 1.03 WHIP. And I'm telling you right now, Brazaban should and probably on the go. He'll be going soon. Marcus Semien at second base now. Second base replacing Brett Beatty. So I believe that Brazaban will be on the move. And it's going to be Austin Riley, who's got 2 strikeouts and a 1-1 count right now. Who knows? He might wind up in Houston. And that's a fly ball, pop fly. First baseman Young makes the catch. That's 1 gone. I mean, hey, listen, he's been really good this year for the Mets. You need that. You need that. Well, thank you, Texas. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski. Yastrzemski is going to bat for Eli White. I can't say the name. Yastrzemski takes a strike on 1. And if you don't know who Mike Yastrzemski is, that name Yastrzemski, that's the great Boston Red Sox Carl Yastrzemski, grandson. And that's going to be a ball, 1-1, so he's batting .226. He played for the Giants last year, or whatever year it was. He started with the Giants. I don't know if he went somewhere else after that, but he's now on this year. And that's a 2-1 count on Yastrzemski. Next pitch is swung on. That's a 2-2 count right now. Two count. It's low, 3-2. Not sure on deck if it's Joey Bart or not. It might be another pinch hitter. Who knows? 3-2 count on Yastrzemski. Pitch is swung on, and that's popped up. Play up, short, second baseman going out. Semien to the outfield grass. makes the catch. Just came in the game, and that's 2 outs. Joey Bart, he singled and hit by pitch. 1 for 1. First pitch is a strike call. Next pitch is a fly ball that's hit to right. It might. Oh, Simeon makes the catch again in the outfield. And that is the inning. So no runs, no hits, none left. We are going to the bottom of the 7th. Tied at 2. And we're going to stretch. After I just get this information done. And we'll tell you the Mets, who's coming up for the Mets. In the bottom of the 7th, it will be Alvarez, Ewing, and Lindor. All right, here we go. 1 second, I'm going to cue the music, which I don't have a full thing. I got to do it 3 times, so here we go. Oh, man, we just did this a couple hours ago, right? It felt like it. That's 1. That's 2. Yeah, right? You said Mizorowski? Well, I hear that the Brewers are going out for Scoreboard. Everybody's saying Scoreboard and Miz together. Forget about it. Just give them the World Series. Believe it or not, guys, Texas also, I have the Brewers on the National League side going to the World Series. I don't know who's going to the World Series on the American League side yet. But I'm telling you right now, they're going to go past the Dodgers this year. The Brewers are going to go past them. So this is my opinion. So there you go. Anyway, so I think Dodd's going to still be in the game. If not, they're going to go to their 5th pitcher, which is crazy when you're in a doubleheader. Yep. I thought so. This is going to be a split doubleheader, so the other game's at 7 tonight. They got to make money. They're not making that much money when the team being last place in the East. Dodd is still in there. Alvarez, 1 for 2 with the double. And the RBI and a strikeout. Next pitch is swung on and fouled back, 0-1. Yep. 0-1 pitch is swung on and missed, 0-2 now. Alvarez likes to, I told you, Alvarez likes to hit with his 0-2 count. For some strange reason, he likes it. Next pitch is up high, 1-2. Both teams have their 2 ABS challenges still. Only one time the Braves used it. And the umpire was wrong. I'm surprised that Alvarez, it's the wild card right now. The Phillies are almost going to fall out of it with the Nationals like a game and a half out of that. Diamondbacks, well, actually, the Diamondbacks are ahead of the Phillies. Well, they're tied with the Phillies, so they can go ahead of them today. Well, they did. Wait, did they play yet? And he struck out swinging. And that can happen also for him. Alvarez, prone to a strikeout. It's another strikeout for Dodd. That's his third strikeout since he's been in the game. Here comes A.J. Ewing. A.J. There's 1 for 2. That ball is foul back. He's reached on an error, single, sacrifice fly, RBI, and 2 stolen bases. Oh, okay. So we're gonna see a new pitcher that's making his debut. All right. Well, we'll be doing that. And that pitch is a ball. They check with the third base umpire, say no swing, 1-1. 1-1 count. Next pitch is going to be a ball, no challenge, 2-1. That's one thing about A.J. Ewing. He's a young kid, but he knows that strike zone. And that's good to know when you're young and you're, facing Major League Baseball pitchers. Oh, that's high upstairs, 3-1. Bottom of the 7th here, 2-2. In the bullpen for the Mets, Luke Weaver, who probably will be traded. Most definitely somebody's going to want him for the stretch run. 3-2 pitch. I mean, that was a foul ball, so it's 3-2 now. Yep, definitely Weaver. 3-2 pitch, and that's going to be a ball. He's going to walk again. He's a threat to steal. He's going to try for his third stolen base today. That's more than I see with the Mets any time. Well, Lindor has cooled off since the game Monday. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. He's got an opportunity right now to put the Mets in front. So we'll see. Batting from the other side now. First pitch is a strike call. Here comes a pitch. Upstairs high for a ball. 1-1. Not sure if Ewing's going to go. One count. Fouled it back. 1-2. One-two pitch. Up high. 2-2. Always smiling, Lindor. On deck, Bo Bichette. I think Lindor smiles at the wrong situations, especially when the team is not doing well. Pitch is swung on and fouled off. That's me, I'm old school, I guess. You don't talk to the enemy, put it that way, right? When you're playing, right? But it's different nowadays. Everybody knows everybody. They go over each other's house, have dinner, in their weddings, all that stuff. 2-2 count. Okay, so he pitched before. All right, cool. Well, we'll get to do that tonight, man. Look forward to it. Got a chance to sweep the series there, Astros, right? There you go. Help them out. 2-2. And that's low ball, 3-2. This season, the Mets are 5-3 against the Braves, 3-3 against the Marlins, 3-4 against the Nationals, and 4-5 against the Phillies. So against the Braves, they have a winning record, which is the best team in the, you know what I'm saying? Weird. That pitch is swung on and fouled off. But I think, in my opinion, and they shouldn't do this, but the Mets get up for the Braves every single series. And that's what's happening. And they play good against the Braves. They got a 5-3, you know what I'm saying? I mean, they're playing good. They can probably win today if they get this, you know. Pitch is slow. Ball 4. Okay, I thought they were going to call him out on a strikeout, but no. That's going to be another walk. Second walk issued in a row. And it's going to be Bo Bichette. And guess what, guys? Bo Bichette lined out, ground out, and fouled out. But again, he has an opportunity for RBI. He's been doing this every game that he plays for the Mets. He should have, instead of 53 RBIs, he should have like 60, maybe 70. And the pitching coach comes out to talk to him. Hefner. Remember Hefner, guys? Hefner's the old Met pitching coach. Now, he couldn't get the Mets into first place at all. And in the bullpen is Danny Young, left-handed, warming up for the Braves. So they're just going to try to stall as much as they can. But you know what I'm saying? Hefner was on the Mets for a long time, a couple of managers, and now he's on a winning team, the Braves. So it makes him look really good with that bullpen and the starting pitching. There you go. Well, there you go. And that's good. That's what you need to be. You need to beat every team, especially the 500-plus team. They're your guys that are looking to take you over your spot. And that's a strike 0-1 to Bichette. His first 32 games was 179 average. His last 74, 321 entering today. He's gotten better. Way better. And that's going to be a strike swinging 0-2. But for some reason, with the runners in scoring position, he starts to fail. Like I said, the Mets are the worst, or if not the worst, close to it. They don't, runners in scoring position, they leave so many this whole year. That was another downfall of the team this year. And that pitch is swung on and fouled back. You can't leave these bases you can't leave runners on base and think you're going to win. Carson Bench is on deck. So right there, they got to fix that. Well, there you go. Next pitch is swung on, and that's going to be hit to right field, and that's going to be caught by Acuna. And I think, yeah, definitely he's going to tag up. A.J. Ewing goes to third, and again, Bichette fails. He only moved the runner over, but you know, that's not what you do. And Carson Bench is 1 for 3 with a single. Opportunities like that I'm telling you, opportunities like that, they can hurt you. You had a chance, and now you don't. You have a 2-out, and now you're trying to get the run in with 2 outs. Dodd is about to throw his 30th pitch since he came in the game. So Dodd's up to almost 30. I'm sure he's not going to close this game out. I'm sure there's another pitcher coming in. And the first pitch to Bench is up high for a ball. 1-0. Now, like I said, listen, doesn't matter if it's 2 outs or not. You got a man on third, and you got to get that run in somehow. And the Mets usually, like I said, have not gotten the run in when they needed it. That's a strike call, a swinging strike. It's 1-1. Highest batting averages is T.J. Rumfield, Connor Griffin, A.J. Ewing, and Carson Binge are right there with them. Now, I'm not saying they get the chance for Rookie of the Years, but with the third and fourth highest batting average of the rookies, that's something, right? 2-1 count to Binge, and I tell you right now, I already gave my report card to Binge. Binge was going to start there. He did start the full year with the Mets. I gave him and he's swinging and misses 2-2. I gave him a B- for what he's done. And then A.J. Ewing, who's only been there since their injuries, maybe like 78, maybe like that. He's like an A- because of everything he does in that field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit, and Carson Binge gets to run in, and there you go. Talk about the kids. And there's a double by Carson Binge. The Mets take the lead 3-2. RBI for Carson Binge. Just talking about these kids, you know what I'm saying? They're the future of the Mets. That's why I say you cannot let any of those young rookies go. The three young pitchers and the 2 outfielders. That's it. Everybody else, except Soto, gone. You could take them all. So we got men on second and third, and it's going to bring up Young. First, ooh, it hit him. It hit him. He got hit by the pitch. Are you kidding me? Wow, I'm telling you, hit by pitches are coming big and strong now. Here comes Walt Weiss. He's taking his man out. So Dodd's going to go. He's going to be the 5th pitcher coming in for the Braves in the first game of the doubleheader. The bases. Is that bases going to be loaded? No. Yeah, bases are going to be loaded. I'm sorry. Bases are going to be loaded. New pitch is going to be coming in. So everything's working out right now for the Mets, but like I said, they're the Braves, and I don't sleep on the Braves. You can't. The Blue Jays 2-1 over the Nationals, end of 7. Wow. In Detroit, Orioles at Tigers. It's now 7-5. End of 7. Tigers. They had a 7-0 lead at one point, and now it's 7-5. Let's see what the Orioles did, if anything happened out there. Well, no home runs, but Alonso got me a hit, so there you go. It's always good for a hit. And then that's it. Let's see. We had the finals already. Phillies lost to the Marlins 8-6 and got swept. And they're probably going to, well, the D-backs just won, right? 3-0. So right now, the standings in the wild card by percentage points, I say, they got them tied for the second wild card. They got the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Phillies tied at the second wild card. Wow. Chicago's got number 1 at +5. But right behind the Phillies are the Washington Nationals at a game and a half. And then, of course, San Diego and then Miami and Pittsburgh are all 2 games back. So, like I said, Miami's coming into Citi Field, and they're now on a 3-game winning streak, as opposed to had a 12-game losing streak before the Phillies came in. So it's getting down there. I really wish that the Mets would have been around there, but unfortunately, bad management and bad general manager and bad manager. And Danny Young is in the game, 2.45 ERA, a 1.77 WHIP. So another pitcher, Danny Young, and it's going to be Young. Polanco that Polanco? Yeah, Polanco is up, and he's been 0 for 2 today with a sacrifice bunt. And that's 2 strikes on him already. Just like that. Well, he already got my rating already, so he was an F. Anybody that came over from a different team and got on the IL and does nothing is an F. And he's one of them. That's a 1-2 count. And he could do something right now for me. He could be a grand slam. I don't care. He wasn't there the year that what we needed. We needed this guy, and he went on the disabled list like a week or 2 after the season started, or whatever it was. Maybe 3 weeks. Anyway, he just struck out, guys. As I'm speaking, he struck out for the 3rd time, so he's got the sombrero. One more would be the golden sombrero. But the Mets, no. The Mets, on a Carson Binge double, take the lead, going to the top of the 8th, 3-2. Yeah. I hope somebody picks Polanco up, I'll tell you right now, because no good. No good at all. So the Mets get 1 run on 1 hit and leave the bases loaded. See that? You see what that means right there, guys? That's bases loaded. They left. They got the 1 run. They could have got more damage, and they didn't do it. And that's where the problem is. Now the Braves say, well, you know what? We only get, they only gave up 1 run, so here we go. It's a good thing for them. Momentum change. Anyway, coming up for the Braves in the 8th will be, I don't know. I lost it. Baldwin? Acuna. Right? Acuna Jr. Acuna. Yeah. And Baldwin and Olsen. Okay, I got it. There we go. And that's, now we check the poll again. We'll see what goes on now. See if there's anybody change there. Well, we got 10 people. I do appreciate it. We got a couple more. Braves 60% and Mets 40%. So the Mets are coming up, but everybody I knew that and I do appreciate that that subscribe. I do appreciate it. I wish you would have told me, but this is for you. Much love. Anyway, what I was going to say was, so yeah, I mean, I knew that the poll was going to be Braves because, not that many Met fans are watching the Mets anymore this year, unfortunately. Luke Weaver, who's probably definitely going to be traded, is 1.93 ERA and a 0.83 WHIP. And why wouldn't you want this guy on your team? Why wouldn't you? The Mets could get some real good players for this kid, hopefully, if this knucklehead of a general manager knows what he's doing. Anyway. Yeah, 6 outs left. But you know what? It's the Braves. You got to worry. You got Acuna Jr., who's 0 for 2 right now today. He takes a strike call, 0-1. You know what I'm saying? The Mets this year, for me, they could be winning by a lot. Oh, Mets challenged it, and they lost the challenge. Alvarez does it again, guys. So Alvarez is going to get one of these. I told you, Alvarez is the one that loses the challenges for the Mets most of the time. It's 1-1 count. Mets are down to 1 ABS challenge. You always have, but anyways, what was I going to say? Ground ball, foul. So what was I going to say? I just forgot what I was going to say. Oh, the Mets could be leading by 10 runs, and I have no confidence in this team anymore this year. I haven't had it in a long time, the whole year. Because of what this general manager brought to us and what this team has been doing. they can lose in a heartbeat. And that's a strikeout, which is good because Weaver strikes him out. First strikeout for Weaver, and you get Acuna out, that's pretty good. But then you still got to deal with these other guys because up and down their lineup are a threat. And what the Mets need are up and down the lineup threat. Not 7, 8, 9 batters that are weak and they hit once in a blue moon. So there you go. That's what we need. We need pitching. We need bench players. We need, new outfield, stuff like that people are going to fit in the team. That's going to be a strike call, double and a run scored by Drake Baldwin. So there you go. That pitch is swung on, and there you go. Base hit. That guy Baldwin, first time All-Star, gets a single. And here comes Olsen. Remember Olsen, guys, what he did before? He tied the game up with a home run last inning. Now he's up in a chance to put the game a lead. This is what you got to watch out for with this team. Well, being a fan of any sport is hard. You never know. It's not you that's playing. You know what I'm saying? You always want to get out there and say, I could do better. We fall a hard time on these guys. It's I bleed. I bleed Met. Blue and orange. I also bleed New York Rangers, red and blue. I also bleed Giants, blue and white. So, this stuff happens. Our teams, sometimes they just don't make the grade anymore. They have to change everything. And I believe the Mets now have to change everything to get back to where you were and to finally get us back into the World Series and win one. They got to do a lot. First of all, the general manager needs to go. And that's going to be a ball. Is Alvarez not going to challenge it? He was going to try. 2-1. 2-1, Olsen. I just don't like what's going on right now with Olsen up at the bat. They better pitch around him. This guy can take the lead in one swing. Even though Weaver's been good, that's strike call 2-2. You still got to watch out. Well, that's cool. You played baseball 10 years? 10 years, you said? So, what, from the to college, or little league up to college, or is that what you're saying? Or 2-2 count. That's gonna be a ball. On deck is another Met killer, Albies. 3-2 pitch from Weaver coming up. Big pitch. Big pitch right now. Throws to first, safely back. 1 disengagement, 2, you get 2. And you know the rest. Yeah. Three-two pitch. Swung on. That's going to be a double play. Perfect ball right to Lindor. Back to first and a double play. That's another double play today. That's their... What is that, the third today? Yeah, 3 today, 3 on Monday, 6 double plays in 2 games. The Mets haven't done that in months. They haven't hit a double play because they haven't had their Lindor or Simeon or anybody that could do a double play. But that's a double play. That is a inning killer, a rally killer, and that's good for the Mets right there. So no runs, 1 hit, and none left on. We're going to the bottom of the 8th. It's tied at... Oh, no, it's Mets 3-2. I'm sorry. I thought it was tied. Oh, my God. I forgot about the run they scored. That was a big play right there. Weaver got it. Gets him out. And coming up for the Mets will be Taylor and Beatty. No, Taylor, Simeon, and Alvarez, because Beatty's no longer in there. So Taylor, Simeon, and Alvarez. And I'm sure, is Young going to be still in there? Young going to be there, or is it going to be another pitcher? Because if they do, they're going to go to their sixth pitcher. So, you know. But that is a big, big, big double play, especially with a guy that on deck also can kill the Mets. You know, we always got Met killers on every team. You know, they just killed Mets pitching, you know. But that was what we needed. We needed that. So 1/2 inning left, really, unless we can score some runs. I would love to see him score some more runs so that we don't have to worry about Devin Williams coming in, because Devin Williams to me is shaky also. Devin Williams is shaky to me also. And I can't blame him, because most of the time that they were using him was when the Mets didn't have a lead, or they had a big lead and they didn't need to use him, so they used him so much. So that's the problem. The Mets used him too much. So now when he comes in a closing situation, you're like, you're closing. So now there's another pitcher, Tyler Kinley, 4.34 ERA and a 1.29 WHIP. So another pitcher used by the Braves in the first game. They must have a supply and demand on these guys. Tyrone Taylor walked and run scored, 0 for 2 today. Nice. It would have been nice to hit one of your home runs tonight. Today. That's going to be a strike call, 1-1. He's been on fire, so in the bullpen, like I said, Devin Williams, I just called it. And that's going to be a strike. Oh and 2. 1 and 2. I'm sorry, 1 and 2. That's going to be a ball, 2 and 2. 2 and 2 count. Next pitch is swung on, and that's hit to center field going back, but he's going to have a play on it all the way to the track, and he makes the catch. 1 gone. He took a ride on that one, but it didn't go. Stayed in the ballpark. That's 1 gone. That's going to bring up Simeon. Okay. What was I going to say? Simeon is 0 for 1. And that is a ball. Double play. Yeah, well, you got Yordan Alvarez. He's like a man. He's a one-man wrecking crew. You get men on base. You got it with him batting. You just might win a game just because of him. 1-1 count. That's the same thing with the Mets when they have Soto. If Soto, anytime those two guys are a threat for a home run to change a game, they're game changers. That pitch is swung on and fouled back, 1 and 2. Almost every team has a game changer that'll change the way the game is. You know what I'm saying? They could be 0 for, and then bang, home run changes the game. 2 run, 3 run, whatever. So you got that's he's a big key in your lineup. Pitch is swung on, and that's going to be hit to left field. He's going to come in and make another catch. That's the second time he's done it today. Second time. No, that's Yastrzemski. That's the first time for him. The other guy who was in there, who's the other guy? White. White made a catch the first game in the first time. Now he made one. Diving, sliding catch. 2 outs. funny how two plays in left field, but two different players made them. Alvarez, who's 1 for 3 with an RBI double. So, again, the Mets are probably going to go into the 9th without an extra run. It gets tough when he does that, you know. That's going to be a ball, 1-0. You always want to get those extra runs in the 9th inning, but that's going to be a strike call, 1-1. I'm sure Alvarez is going to use that last challenge. He has to. He has this. It's in his brain. Anything that's close, he's going to do it. I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you right now. He will use it if he doesn't strike out. He's got a 1-2 count on himself right now. So we'll see. We'll see if I'm right. Yeah, Pena also. That's true. That's true. 1-2 punch right there. That's going to be a ball, 2-2. Yeah, but you know what? You guys, Houston's always been around there. They've been, you know what I'm saying? You got a good team. You're still around. Like I said, you're still in the hunt right now. That pitcher swung on and fouled back. Still 2-2. I mean, the Mets, forget it. They can't even get to the hunt. They're the hunted. And that's why I don't understand. If I was the Mets owner and I grew up as a Met fan and I had the dream, that's a ground ball right to short, over to first, and that's going to be it. So it's going to be a 5-3 put out, a 6-3 put out, and that's it. They're going to go to the 9th inning with the 1 run, and Devin Williams will be coming in to try to close it. But coming up for the Braves will be Albies, Harris II, and Dubon. So here we go. Let's see if Williams can do it. So, yeah. We will see. Can the Mets, if the Mets win this game, they win that series again, taking 2 games already in the series, and try for the sweep tonight in the last game of the doubleheader. And then they'll be, if they win now, they'll be 6-3 against the, is it 6-3 against the Braves. And then go for the sweep tonight, have a 7-3 record. I mean, come on. 7-3 record against the number 1 team in the East, and you're the last team in the East. I mean, seriously. You don't play good against other teams. And you don't get up for other teams. And my wife always says it. They look right past them. They look right past them. They don't. I said, yeah, they do. Sometimes they do. Sometimes teams think that they can beat a team and they don't have to worry about it. But then guess what? They sneak up and destroy you. I think the Braves are doing that right now with the Mets because the Mets are not being pushovered by the Braves. So, well, maybe they'll trade for him. I don't know. I mean, you guys can have everybody but 6 guys. If you want them, take them, Astros. You got them. You got them. Take them. I don't want them. 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. This game is so close. Devin Williams, 4.41 ERA, 14 out of 17 saves, and a 1.62 whip. But he's been in 38 appearances, and most of them are not closing role. And here comes Albies, the dangerous one on the team against the Mets. Even though he is what today? Albies is 0 for 3. Albies is, and he takes this ball 1-0. You can't 1 ground down and 2 flyouts, but you cannot sleep on this guy. Here comes the pitch. Strike, swinging, 1-1. Devin Williams might be gone. Devin Williams might be gone too. Somebody might want him. Fire sale in New York. You know what I'm saying? 1-1 count, and that's swung on, and he fouls that out. Fouls it off on the right-hand side. So we got a 2-strike count on him. And if the Mets win this game, I forgot, they'll have a 3-game winning streak, which they did back in April sometime, I think. And then they went down the tubes, 12-game losing streak. So let's see. This is a big, important game for the Mets. And that's a pitch swung on, and that's going to be outfield grass, and it's going to be Simeon making the play, and that's 1 gone. Just like that, 1 gone, and that's a tough guy to get out. Here comes Michael Harris, another tough one. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. Chris Sale going against Christian Scott. Tonight's game. I'll be watching it before, of course, I'll be watching it before I do the Astros at Angels. You guys can stop by. You know, anybody can stop by. I mean, I'm not, like I said, I talked to my man right here in Texas. He became a subscriber, and it wasn't me giving him a game. I just said maybe the spin might work. And it did. That's a 2-0 count, and that's a pop-up. It's going to be going. Here comes. He's got it. You knew it now. Taylor makes the catch. There's 2 gone. Wow, look out. Mets might take a sweep. They might take the series and go for the sweep tonight. Here comes Mauricio Dubon. Mauricio Dubon, 0 for 3, 2 ground outs and a fly out. This is your guy. This is your guy, Texas. I don't want him to do anything. Hopefully he doesn't do anything. First pitch is swung on and missed. 0-1. Now these poor people, it's 3:40 Eastern time, right? They're not getting the doubleheader. They're not going to be able to stay there. They're going to clear them out, clean the stadium. And that's pitch is 0-2. We got a 2-strike count right now. This could be the last pitch. I think you did, because I said to my wife, I said, oh my God, you believe this? I said, it came up that your team came up. And I'm like, are you kidding me? I put all those teams in it. And that's all. I thought that was strike 3. I thought Alvarez should have challenged that. It would have been fun. But okay, 1-2 count. The Mets looking to win the series and a 3-game winning streak for the first time since April. Here comes the pitch outside, 2-2. Please do not throw anything in his wheelhouse. Please do not throw anything in his wheelhouse. And on deck batter is Austin Riley. Still a dangerous guy also, even though he's 0 for 3 today. But here comes the 2-2 pitch from Williams. It's like a World Series over here for the Mets. That pitch is swung on and fouled out of play. We're going to do this again. But like I said, because the Mets are doing so bad in attendance, they're taking these people out like they did before in the other doubleheader they had a couple weeks ago. They're making it a 7 o'clock game. Usually they would start a half an hour later after that. And that pitch is swung on. He's going to hit a base hit. He hit a base hit. Oh, no. Riley's coming up. Oh, God. This is not going to be easy. You know this. This is the Braves. What am I thinking? Austin Riley's coming up. Oh, my God. They're taking a pinch hitter, a pinch runner. Pinch runner's going to run for Dubon. You said you wanted him back. Now, what'd you do to me, man? Oh, no. Just kidding. Anyway, but now we got Riley up. And Riley is over, but Riley and pinch runner Jorge Mateo running for first. He's probably going to go to second. First pitch to Raley is swung on and missed. Fouled. Back 0-1. Now Raley, he only has 12 home runs this year, but still, He's got pop. He's got pop in that bat. Oh, this is the worst nightmares coming through. I hope not. Just get the out, guys. Come on. Give us a win. Give us a happy recap. Get us a 3-1. Get us a 3-win, 3 games in a row. And the runner's going. He's gonna go. He's gonna throw to second. He's gonna get him. He got him. They're gonna check it. Let's see if he got him. They're gonna check that. If he did, Alvarez believes he got him. They're gonna check it because you have to check it. Of course you do. Like I do. I want my ex-Mets to do great. I want Pete Alonso to crush the home runs this year and say to the Mets, well, listen, you didn't give me a 5-year deal, and they did. Oh, he's safe. He's going to be safe, guys. I think he's going to be safe. That's why I didn't cue the music. I think he got in there. I think the umpire wanted to go home or go. I don't know if he's going to do the second game or not, but I think the umpire wanted to leave. It's under review. That's right. I know, Woody. I know. You wasn't here all day. What do you do? Take a break? Where you been? I announced you earlier today. You haven't said one word. He's out woodpecking. I see him out there right now. Get back in here. Anyway, it's under review, like I said. I think he's going to be safe. Unless they give the out and then the Mets win it. Then that's safe. All right. Let's boo the umpires now. Come on now. Boo. That's it. Boo the umpire. You could have gave us that. Anyway, it's still, now they got a man on second. It's a 1-1 count. And I'm still, I just don't have the confidence anymore in this team. Until the last out is made, that's when I do. 1-1 pitch. Swung on and fouled back. We got a fouled off. We got a 2-strike count. We've got to do it again, people. Everybody stand up. Stand up. Take those. And you know what? You know what? I didn't see any Met fans taking their shirts off at all today. I don't think the Mets say, you know what, we don't do that. You know, we're not like that. I haven't seen anybody. They haven't showed anybody. A 1-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled. Oh, he fouled it off. He thought he missed it. He fouled it off. He actually got a pitch tip of that ball and it went that way. On deck batter is Mike Yastrzemski. Let's hope we don't get to him because if we do, you know it's a tie game or even worse. As they're mowing the lawn outside, which we have no grass. Struck him out! The Mets win it! They have a 3-game winning streak. Since April, the New York Mets take the series 2-0. They got to go tonight for the sweep. Are you kidding me? Wow. Unbelievable. That's something that doesn't happen, and it hasn't happened since April. The Mets winning 3 straight in a row. And they've gotten the series again from the Braves twice this season. Once at home and once away. They still got tonight's game. I got to put this right here for the first game. Let's say Mets. Hold on. Where's my pen? Oh, boy. I have my calendar. And you believe it? That's the 46th win of the season. Mets win. Brazoban wins the game. Dodd takes the loss, and Williams got his 15th save. And the Mets are 6-3 record this season against the Braves. Wow, that's got to be a celebration right there, boys. That's a celebration. First, you got to give them that.
Mets, baby, love the Mets. All right, baby, let's go. Get a home run, baby, love the Mets. Let's go, Mets.
There you go. Mets take the game, take the series. There we go. Yep. That's it, baby. Congrats on that. Let's check the last poll. I'm sure it's not going to say Mets unless there 1,000 Mets fans came in and changed it, but we'll check it. Like I said, the final score, the Braves had 2 runs. Oh, I missed it. 7 hits, 1 error, and I think the Mets had 3 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error. And here's the final. No, it's still the same. There was 10 only, which I thank you, everybody, for that. The Braves, 60%, and the Mets, 40%. Well, that's it. I mean, you know what? I understand. You know, I would have bet the Braves would have won this game. I was thinking the Mets weren't going to win this series. I said, well, they won the first game. Doesn't mean they're going to win the second 2 games. You know, but now the Mets, let's go for the sweep. You know, I'll be watching that. And then I'll come to do my game at 9:30 with the Angels. So with the Houston Astros at the Angels, and then we go. Oh boy, I'm gonna wear this. I think I'm gonna wear this. I just got this finally. I'll wear this. Is it too hot for this?
No.
I'm gonna wear this tonight.
Are you kidding me?
I just got it.
Feel it. You can.
250 anniversary. I'm gonna wear this tonight.
Put it in a potato salad. You know, like
I'm not
potato salad.
No, you know me. I can't eat I couldn't eat all that when I'm playing. I'm not playing.
Good thing it's cold.
Yeah. Anyway, I just got my shirt, so I'm excited about that. Finally came in, and that's it, guys. Thank you again. Texas play. I'll see you at the game tonight. And if you got anybody else, come over. Let's go. Let's make a community here. It's not about just the Mets. It's about MLB baseball and getting to know people. Thanks again. I'm going to try to fix this. I have to try to fix this chat thing because it's supposed to go and make sounds, and I don't know what I'm doing. I have to check with the YouTuber guide to YouTubing. YouTube dummy guide. Thank you, Woody. And I'll be back later, and thank you.